Grand Alliance.
Okay, but like, you guys have your essay questions, right?
Yeah.
So we should be able to do all of essay number 1 we're done with. And essay number 2, it's all about America during the war, and you got a lot of stuff for that, right? You got a lot of stuff for America during the war. We're going to kind of go on so I can get all the way done with this, and that's a lot that we're going to get done with today. So, I want to get done with all of World War II, God, today. So, there we go. We talked about Japanese internments, we talked about Zoot Suit riots, we talked about race issues with the march, possible march on Washington, and then FDR giving in. So now we're going to talk about the actual war part, and then the end. In terms of the essays, you should be good. Tomorrow he's going to start with like post-war, and we're going to do post-war, Cold War, 1950s in about 7 days. Okay?
Great.
We are going to, come hell or high water, be done with smurfing AP US history in 4.5 weeks.
Cold War and everything in 7 days.
Everything. I will not let snow days ruin, I was going to say your education, but really we're talking about my past race. Alright? We're not going to let that happen. Excuses are for losers, and I will not be making excuses that I've had 1 month less than the rest of the smurfing nation. That's an excuse. And who are excuses for? Losers. Losers make excuses. Right? We will not lose.
So after the marathon?
Do what?
So after the marathon, a lot of excuses?
I'm going in, I'm not winning the marathon, right? I don't have any, I'm not trying to win. I think finishing a marathon is not easy. You should try it. We should go and do it.
It's like those commercial.
Alright, let's get going. We are talking about the Grand Alliance. Alright, so what Americans do you think would be really pissed off that Americans have this giant alliance with Great Britain? Yeah, people who are isolationists, right? Who would they argue America should be fighting in this war? Well, I mean, we just got bombed, so pretty much the isolationists were not going to fight arguments out the window, but what's their argument now?
We only need to fight Japan.
Yeah, just fight. Japan invaded us, right? Why are we in this with England? Because England is focusing on Germany. Alright, so they're especially mad because essentially Churchill and FDR came to the conclusion that we were going to defeat Germany first. In reality, we kind of did both at the same time. But when it comes to Germany, we had a couple different
Look at the old man.
I didn't push it up there. So we were going to beat Germany first, and we had a strategic plan for this. Our plan was first, as usual, blockade. We're always going to blockade. Really, though, the big one was air attacks. Okay, this is where we're going to hang our hat. And you can see, like, about when the war started, when America got into the war, you can see up here, the great majority of Europe was under Axis power control. Right? Can you guys see that over here? You can move if you need to. So it's under Axis power control. Maybe I can move it over. Oh, I can't because that's right. So now here we are, and what's the good news for the Allies? What happened that's good news for the Allies?
Well, they got Mustang fighters.
Okay, in a more strategic, less tactical thing.
Russia eventually started attacking.
Well, England won the Battle of Britain, right? And so this is going to focus Germany on the Soviet Union, right? That's more of a tactical.